Hello everyone, my name is Gnanaraja. I'm a certified nutritionist, fitness consultant, wellness coach, and working for last 19 years. And I'm also certified nutritionist and also a 20K senior executive president member from Herbalife Nutrition Company. And it's my pleasure to present you this wonderful video on water retention and how to overcome my body water retention weight. Lot of my clients ask me about this question, sir. Why I'm getting this water retention? How to overcome this water retention weight? So now, why that water retention also happen in the first phase? So to explain all the details, it takes 30 minutes time. So please bear with me. And I would like to introduce myself first before I go on to the topic. I was a former district registrar, group 1 officer, worked under government of Andhra Pradesh for 10 years. And I also have 15 years of government public sector experience and 3 years in CG, Center for Good Governance as a consultant. I'm a nutritionist, fitness consultant, personal wellness coach working for last 19 years. I did my Master of Science in Zoology, certified nutrition fitness consultant, certified sports nutrition consultant, certified exercise science specialist, triathlete, marathon runner and cyclist, CPR AD, certified Zumba Strong by Zumba instructor. You can reach out to me through my Instagram handles and Facebook handles, Coach Gnanaraju, and also my YouTube channel, Gnanaraju. And does water retention cause weight gain? Yes. When water builds up in the body, it can cause bloating and puffiness, especially in the abdomen and legs and the arms. When water actually suddenly it actually comes in overnight, in 1 day, 2 days, you can expect 1, 2 kilos of weight gain. So people say, sir, suddenly I'm putting on weight. I said, suddenly, so you will not put on weight in 1 day, 2 days, up to 2 kilos or 3 kilos. Fat will not form suddenly, and the fat also will not melt suddenly. It's the water ups and downs. Sudden fluctuations will happen because of wastewater or fluid accumulation in the body. Now, when you are sleeping, the water, that goes down into the foot. So naturally, there will be a problem in the legs area. So water retention you can make out. And when you sleep, early morning, when you see your face all bulge, looks like a balloon. So you can make out there is a swelling in the face. So under the eyes and puffiness and all that. So you can make out there's a water retention. Usually you can make out with the drugs, people who use take BP medication, alcohol, pan, jarda, smokers, all that it will be there. Now, which is more important for losing weight? Now you tell me, body composition or total weight? People only see the weight, but weight will not give you entire picture. Okay, body composition is the correct one, meaning how much is the body fat, how much is the muscle mass, how much is the bone mass, how much is the water weight. So then accordingly you can able to understand which weight is excess, right? So it is not necessarily only weight. You have to see the fat and muscle and bone and how much is the water content. So that's the reason why you cannot judge a person looking at the weight. Weight maybe is correct, but ideal, but is fat content inside body composition may not be correct, right? So this water retention is also called as edema. It's the results from the accumulation of excess fluid in the interstitial spaces or serious cavities. So in this edema, if you see this foot, normal foot with edema, you can make out clearly it's a puffiness and the swollen thing and all that will be there, right? So now it indicates that there is not everything is going right with in the kidneys or with the heart, because this affects the heart and kidneys usually. So 60% of the body weight is water, but 2/3 of it is intracellular and 1/3 is extracellular. So extracellular, now let us come into that there is consists of three parts. One is interstitial, it is 3/4, and intravascular 1/4, and transvascular is negligible. And the normal fluid, the circulation happens because of two pressures. One is hydrostatic vascular pressure, another is osmotic colloidal plasma pressure. You can look at the, in the arteries and veins. What is shown in the left side is artery, what is shown in the right side is veins, right? So now there's a pressure here, left side, hydrostatic pressure, this is osmotic pressure, osmotic, So there are little technical words, don't worry about it, you'll get to know eventually. And what is causing my water retention? One is poor diet. You eat a lot of excess of salt, salt, lot of sugar. They also cause water retention. Either you drink lots of water or you don't drink water. Then also water retention. Alcohol and caffeine and salt. They also cause water retention. Some minerals also cause water retention. And excessive sugars, excessive processed foods, like they can have the salt inside. caffeine and alcohol and all that. So insulin also, when you take insulin, that also can cause water retention. Being overweight, pregnancy time, a lot of people have this water retention. Medications also cause them, and stress also, disturbs the hormone that actually causes water retention. So there could be underlying medical problems also. Okay, so that's why you have to go to an experienced doctor for a treatment. Physical inactivity is also one of the reasons. So if you are not moving at all, lack of movement, so then stagnation actually causes the water retention also. Like most of the people on the system, they only work and they don't move at all. So looking, sitting, they put on weight. So that also one of the reasons is in water retention. Deficiency in magnesium, B vitamins, hormonal changes, also the menstrual cycle, excess salt, as I said, repeating. Approach and experience medical practice for medication. Medication point of view, you have to check definitely. And in addition to toxicity concerns, pesticides also now they're actually the residues are going into the crops and crops because of crops. When we eat it, it goes into our bloodstream. So that causes biomagnification. So Indian veggies and fruits remain highly toxic. So you can understand the concern. Pesticides are much higher than in our European standards. So this is a proven fact by Indian government and agricultural departments. All agriculture departments also they clearly mentioned about these pesticide residues and chemicals in the circulated in the our food system, including the when you process the chickens also the injections are being given, and even while extracting a lot of milk also some of the farmers they give these injections. So because of that, because of hormone injection they give more milk. So that also actually affects our hormone system. Some of the chemicals to process the foods. And when you refine any oil, you should not reuse it. When you reuse it beyond the smoking point, that causes a lot of chemicals and poisonous things. So that's the reason why sleep is also equally important. Have 7 to 8 hours of proper good sleep. So that also little cools down the body, and unhealthy digestive system also causes water retention. So you have to remove the toxins from the body. And to classify the edema, there are two ways. One is generalized and localized. Generalized means throughout the body. Localized is one part, like a forming a pit. So why this is a concern? Because it actually affects heart failure, congestive heart failure, or nephrotic kidney syndrome, liver cirrhosis, and there could be some kind of underlying infection inside. Some infections could be there, right? So this generalized edema affects the heart. How it affects the cardiac output, and it also affects the pulmonary lung edema, and it also causes a lot of problems in the liver also. Liver also can be damaged, and it's like a vicious cycle. When this causes damage, actually causes more water retention also, and water retention also causes heart failure, and excess causes the pH imbalance and all that. So nephrotic syndrome, because of kidney malfunctioning, this kind of fluid retention also there. Liver malfunctioning, cirrhosis also, this kind of problems could be there. And there are some infections also like filariasis and those kind of things also could be reasons. So what could the inside factors are? As I said, remember these are like lot of internal medical kind of issues will be there. So hydrostatic pressure, remember I was telling the osmotic pressure. This again happens because of again salt and sugars, and pH balance always happen, and that somehow because of high pressure in the capillaries, some leaky water kind of thing will come leaked out. That actually causes again edema. That's osmotic pressure. Then the capillaries absorption, all these things are there. Then inflammation also because of the age, or because of wear and tear, because of some kind of chemicals, that inflammation will happen. So because of inflammation, that veins become choked, and they try to leak out some other water. Like gut is there, leaky gut, similar leaky capillaries also there. Because of that, again, water retention and fluid retention, electrolyte imbalance will happen. Because of that also there could be problem. So number 4, lymphatic obstruction. Lymph is something like a waterish kind, there in the spaces between the blood and the tissues. So that also there could be some problem with the filariasis to say example. So sodium and water retention, particularly with vasoconstriction. Vaso means blood vessels, constrict means constricting. Vasodilation means blood vessels expanding. So this happens because of certain hormones like renin, aldosterone, ADH, etc. So because of this hormone irregular, production. So the causes actually water retention causes also problems in the heart and lungs and the kidneys and the brain and all. So one of the reasons, important reason, salt. Remember, so it causes BP, hypertension. So that when you take the drugs also, some of the steroids also causes water retention because drugs also cause water retention. So there is a reason the root cause is salt. So reduce as much you can. The ideal as per WHO, it should not be more than 1 teaspoon, that is 5 grams of salt in a day, per day per person. And our cooking, a lot of people put a lot of salt, and particularly when you eat processed food like chips, a lot of salt is hidden. When you eat, like children also eat this kind of packets. And for the sake of taste, these people add a lot of sugar, salt, chemicals, and so salt, sugar, fats, and chemicals. So hidden inside. So they all causes water retention. Like when you eat, mirchi, samosa, pav bhaji, all that, and there also inside a lot of salt will be there. Sugar also will be there. Now, suppose you eat dosa. In that dosa, that batter, there will be salt, and sambar, there will be salt, and the chutney also, there will be salt. Suppose you eat idli. In the idli batter also, there will be salt, and sambar, there is salt, and chutney, there is salt, and even that michi powder also, chili powder also, there is salt. So now we think about the papad and curries, and mostly everywhere salt given. So we're eating too much of salt, and be careful about our festival foods. So this is called general edema. And let us come to localized edema. Localized, you can see the pit by forming the pit at one part. So this could be because of allergies or because of different reasons. So one is, there are three types of one: peripheral edema, outside peripheral areas. Number two, pulmonary. Pulmonary means lung. People say the water came into my lungs. So that's called pulmonary edema. Third one is, the water came into my brain. So that's called cerebral edema, right? There are again goes into details. I'm not going to too much detail, but I'm telling you a rough idea. Okay. And because of this excess water, blood circulation will be always stopped. So that's the reason there is two hearts. One is the first heart, then is second heart. Calf muscle is called second heart. Why second heart? Because blood has to pump against the gravitational pull from calf. So that is why calf supposed to be supple. If it is very tough, then they're indicating that there is a future heart problem. Because this is called a second heart. And there is one more thing, one word called deep vein thrombosis, DVT. So this again, inside the veins, inside the deep veins, there will be clots will be. Because of that, a lot of pain also will be there in the leg area, swelling will be, and a lot of trauma also will be. So now, because of that deep vein thrombosis, that pressure builds up on the heart also. So as heart, suppose it has to say pump 70 to 75 times in a minute, so it may pump 80, 90 times. So actually enlarging itself, it's called enlarged heart, and eventually it fails. So that end up in a heart attack or stroke or any kind of lethal problems, right? So the most of the reasons is blocking with because of pressure in the arteries or in the veins, because of water or plasma or lymph. So this, wherever the blood is there more, where the blood circulation is there, that's called traffic is there, then traffic jam. So where the traffic will be more on the brain and the heart. These are the major two parts. So that is why most of the clots will come here or there. So brain failure or brain stroke is called paralysis. Heart stroke is called, heart attack or heart stroke. Both are there. So does water retention make you urinate more? Yes. Usually when you sit down or lying down, the water goes into the lower part. So that actually accumulates in the urinary tract and urinary bladder. That actually makes you feel like urinating more. So now we don't go for smoking. Smoking also is very not only injurious to health, it also causes trouble in the kidneys because of water retention. It actually causes a lot of toxins. That's why smoking is deadly. Should not go. Better to cut down, stop it, or at least minimize it as much you can. And pan, jarda, gutka, no, because they are all cousins of tobacco. And alcohol, please cut down as much you can. And sodas and cool drinks, sugars, cut down as much you can. So caffeine to moderate extent is very, very good. Caffeine actually removes the water retention if it is on 300 or 400 milligrams within the limit. Our products are within the limits. But whereas if some of the cafes you take outside, they have lots of caffeine. So they beyond certain limit, actually they increases more water retention, acts like a poison, okay, toxin. So now some of the teas actually causes more water retention. So that's where there are some nice teas like, dandelion tea, cucumber tea, ginger tea, glove tea. Some, some of the herbal teas actually good to remove the water retention in the body. And that is one part. Another part is there in the cellulite. We call like a stubborn fat. It's like a fat, part of the fat cells. Actually, in the cells, a lot of water will be stored. That's called, cellulite. We call it a cellulite. Between the fat cells, there will be water inside. So like a drainage again, it makes, body to move. This cellulite is there for, for so long. Like for example, here it will be, here will be in the chest and breast and in the thighs and hips. It looks like a muscle, but it's not the muscle. It's like fat. It's like a fat. It's called pseudo muscle or false muscle. So we use cellulose also for it, but it is not just only cellulose. You have to see entire diet and your lifestyle. Root cause you have to find out. Okay, just only suppose you're a smoker, you smoke and take cellulose, not that way. Okay, you have to see entire lifestyle. Then accordingly, you have to design the program. So you can also have a look at my video on how to get rid of cellulite. There's another separate video is there. And role of vitamins. B12 is very good vitamin to improve that, it has a diuretic properties and removes the water retention. And the vitamins B5, vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin C, they also have very good impact on water retention. They try to help you to remove the water retention. We have multivitamin supplements. We also have calcium with vitamin D, and we have vitamin C in certain areas, certain hydrate. We have H24 hydrate, and a lot of products we have which have this, all the vitamins and minerals. Shakes also have this, and so it's like a treating symptom. And per se, though it's not a permanent cure, but to some extent, deep tissue massages like lymphatic drainage spas they offer, they also to some extent helpful to remove that block excess in the water, at least to some degree, but it's not a permanent solution. You have to go to the root cause first. There's, for example, if you're smoking, then you have to go to the root cause. You cannot like only I do massage and I can smoke. You got it. I hope you find. So you should I drink or not drink water more? Some people say I already have a lot of water in the body. Why should I drink water? We are telling though you have a lot of water in the body, stored water, waste water, but still you require to have a proper water. So you have to maintain that electrolyte balance. That's the reason why you have to have proper drinking water. So eating fruits, not the dry fruits, wet fruits. Okay, like watermelon, papaya, like regular fruits. They have a lot of water inside. So that actually very good for water, removing the water retention, but not sugary fruits, not very highly sugary fruits. Don't go for very sugary, but you can eat in moderation, but not too much. Water in your body is a principal component. Out of 60 to 70% of our body weight is consisting of water. So you cannot say I don't drink because already water is there. So it's a lack of water causes fatigue, constipation, and muscle cramps, migraine, and dry skin. So we require 8 into big glasses, not small glasses. Means almost like a half liter, or at least 250 ml. So that means you require almost like a 2.5 to 3 liters on an average person, not for a high weight person, not overweight and obese. Average person say 50 to 60 kilos person. But your weight is 80 kilos. You cannot say 8 glasses. You require more. You say 100 kilos. You require more. So how much is the water requirement? Every 20 kilos of body weight, you require 1 liter of water. Suppose your weight is 80 kilos, you require 4 liters. If your weight is 100 kilos, you require 5 liters. If your weight is 60 kilos, 3 liters. This is how approximate calculation. And how long this water retention lasts. So it all depends again, depending on your workout and depending on your, the efforts you make to remove this, come out of this water retention. So average person can expect up to 1 kilo weight gain in about just 2 days. So fast it will come. You gain weight very quickly, and loses also quickly in case there are some um, diuretic techniques are given. So there are, I said about there are good plants are there like dandelion, ginger, parsley, hawthorn, and juniper. They are very good, like water retention also for water drinking water, like watermelon, grapes, berries, and celery, asparagus, onions, garlic, bell peppers also relatively good. And the antioxidant foods like such as blueberries and cherries, tomatoes, squash, and bell peppers also very good. And try to cut down and avoid refined foods, maida based, refined flour, white breads, pastas, and sugars. Cut down as much you can. Go for lean meat or white meat instead of red meats. Like fish and chicken, they're okay. Turkey, they're okay, but not like red meats or bigger the animal, bigger the fat. Extra water in fruits can reduce, food swelling. Fruits are always safe. Fruits and raw vegetables. Drinking lots of water, drinking lemon, they also to some extent okay. So you are supposed to drink, eat like this, not eat, drink fruits, but eat fruits like this. Different colors, preferably 5 to 7 colors. So different colors have different nutrients. So antioxidants, phytonutrients, and all that. So and also have proper 7 to 8 hours of good sleep. Sleep is very, very good. It looks like a medicine actually certain times. When you sleep, actually body tries to remove the toxins, regenerate the new cells. So eating pattern also require to be careful. You should not depend on the junk food or outside food for processed food as much you can reduce it actually. So because it is all calorie versus calories how to ultimately at the where to lose the weight. If you eat a lot of calories and you don't do exercise, naturally put on weight. So now how to understand this calories or how to understand this excess body water? This is where we try to give you some few examples how to calculate your body water, excess body water. So excess body water is nothing but if you have the excess weight, first you have to arrive at the excess weight minus excess fat weight. Usually will be excess water weight because weight is consisting of 4 components: muscle weight, bone weight, water weight, and fat weight. Okay, muscle weight, bone weight, water weight, and fat weight. Muscle and bone will not be higher. So fat already we arrived at excess fat weight. So what could be the excess weight? Okay, the excess weight could be if you remove this fat weight, then excess will be only water because muscle and bone will not grow. They are same as they are already set as per height weight chart, right? So that's the reason I usually consider excess weight apart from fat weight is equal to water weight. So this is the example. This is the present and ideal and target. Body weight say 100 kilos, ideal is 60 kilos, and target is 40 kilos. Okay, and whole body fat. The machine gives you 40. Say example 40%. Ideal is 15%. How much to lose? That extra 25% is the fat percentage. Then how to convert that percentage into kilos? 25 by 100 into 100 kilos. This baseline base weight. Then is equal to 25 kilos is the excess body fat target to lose. Then total weight to lose is 40. Out of 40 kilos, 25 kilos is the excess fat weight. Then what could be the excess? Water weight. 15 kilos is the approximate water retention. So similarly, another example, 80 kilos, say one person is weight, and is supposed to be 60 kilos and he used to excess weight is 20 kilos. But in terms of body fat, it is excess weight, excess body fat is 20%. Okay, then in that case, you have to convert that excess body fat into kilos, 20 by 100 into 80 kgs. Then it is 16 kilos is the excess body fat weight. So total excess weight is 20 kilos, total excess fat is 16 kilos. So the remaining 4 kilos could be approximate excess body fluid or wastewater or edema, right? Now you understood how to calculate approximately. They are indicative values, not exact values, but they are indicative values. You understand, oh, this so much is my water weight, so much is my body fat weight, okay, so much is my muscle, so much is my bone. Approximately you can get to know. So now you tell me which is more important, body composition or total weight. It's not the weight, it's the body composition. At the end of the day, you have to see how much is the muscle, how much is the water and fat and all. That's called body composition. Now our products are all balanced nutrition in compliance with FSSAI norms. We have food safety standards that of India. And because the lifestyle changed, our ancestors led a very healthy, active lifestyle. Now we are sedentary lifestyle. We are sitting and we are enjoying the fruit of technology. So those days they used to do a lot of hard work and they also eat so-called normal food. But now we are eating smart, we are doing smart work and trying to eat, try to copy them. They design their food for their kind of lifestyle, but we have to redesign our own lifestyle according to our lifestyle. So our lifestyle and their lifestyle totally different. Our lifestyle is like this: inactive, sedentary lifestyle. We don't have time. We eat there and then ourselves only, and we also order foods, from food apps like Swiggy, Zomato. It will come to our home. So we are pressed for time. We are very busy. So we are doing smart work. So we require smart food, right? Easy to digest and low calorie, but balanced diet. So this is like a simple, ready-made, nutritious, natural way of having the food, right? It's like a paradigm shift. So once you, just like cell phone, you use a 4G phone, 5G phone technology, then you have to eat 5G food also, no? Not 1G food. Obesity is the mother of all diseases. Because of obesity, 80% sugar, diabetes, 70% of cardiovascular disease, 42% of breast and colon cancer, 30% gallbladder problem, 26% of BP, high BP. See, you can understand so many complicated things are there. Obese couples face difficulty having babies, and they have a lot of joint pain, joint problem, joint health, and all. You can see our look at the plate as per Indian Dietetic Association. And Nations of Nutrition, they say clearly, compared with last 30-40 years, our plate is dividing of nutrients. That the kind of nutrition they used to eat, we're not eating. 60 to 73% of B complex is missing. And in the mother nature, 43% of zinc is missing. Zinc. Excuse me. So zinc and micronutrition. Excuse me. So our ancestors ate 800 varieties of foods. Now we are not eating so many varieties, complex. We are actually very narrow. Our choice are very, very limited. We are eating too much of sugar, salt, alcohol, fats, refined carbohydrates. We are not eating enough proteins, vitamins, mineral, phytonutrients, fiber, water. We are overfed but undernourished. This is the problem. So that's the reason why you require this kind of simple, easy, ready-made and balanced diets for us, designed for our kind of lifestyle, easy to make and easy to have it and easy to enjoy. So that ultimately at the end of the day, our goal is to have a wellness, not a sickness, right? So these are also award-winning products. Like a healthy breakfast, the world's best breakfast award came to this, and we also need to have 30% of our plate calories should come from the good fats. So omega-3 fats we are supposed to eat, but we don't know how to eat it all. So that's the reason why you can always have this Herbalife and omega-3 capsules as part of a meal, like a supplement, including with the EPA and DHA. DPA, DHA are very good dicarbonate acid, docosahexaenate, very good fats. And we also teach healthy recipes. I'm not telling you one supplement, but I also teach you healthy way of eating, okay? And educating on the lifestyle habits, we educate, okay, these habits, and we create healthy community. Whereas in obesity clinics, if you go, they are not transparent. You just have to, people they send go and come back. One, you will not talk to each other, and there will not be any discussion. There are not any classes at all. There is no coaching. Okay. Whereas here we always talk to each other. They share each other's results. Experiences are there. Healthy eating guidelines also we teach them, like we eat from a small plate or big plate, or eating faster or eating slower, looking at the cell phone, looking at the TV, which is the better one, something like that. Healthy dining out tips. We teach healthy dining out tips. We teach how to be active all the time, and how to read nutrition label, how to do wise shopping. You spend money also, you do not get cheated. You again spend for hospital with the kind of money you spent on the shopping. So we teach you how to make a healthy shopping, and also we teach healthy snacking as well. Whenever you feel hungry, what to eat, what not to eat. We also teach calories, how to balance these calories, and you can see me there in blue t-shirt. We teach them a group workouts, online or offline. The green t-shirt we teach them. So these are the healthy way of doing group workouts, and we also teach help lot of children, teenagers, and even senior citizens. Celebrities like Lavanya Ma'am, she's a TV actress, and you can see a lot of people losing weight up to 40 kilos, 50 kilos, and Janardhan 114 to 77, and Ramarao 50 kilos weight loss, 130 to 82, Van Prasad are 71, 72 kilos of weight loss. So amazing, Mohan Kumar 75 kilos of weight loss, and Narayana 82 kilos of weight loss. Like this, we have several tremendous weight loss results through our nutrition, Herbalife nutrition, and healthy active lifestyle. And our team is there for you to help. We have 300 plus staff scientists, 50 plus are PhDs, and almost 80 million canisters every year we sell. That means so many shakes are being consumed. That means what? So it goes to the mouth and very popular. And these are thoroughly tested, not that they are unscientific. They are very thoroughly tested from the field, seed to feed. From the fields naturally we are supposed to make like that, but we are not able to do it. So company for on behalf of us, it actually does all collect all the things and does all the cleaning work, and makes us the easy to consume it for our mouth. So about 380 tests are done before it goes from seed to mouth. Okay, and Formula 2, 470 tests are done once it goes into the, before going to the mouth. Herbal on 120 tests, and one brand is one of the number one brand in weight management. Very high quality, first class, top class in weight management, and number one brand in meal replacement and protein supplements combined. So even our sports products, also sports in the award winning products. So if you are looking for a personalized plan for you on diet and fitness and lifestyle, we are there for you to help you. So products will not help you. Products per se only have 20-30%, but its majority part is the way we make it to get consumed by you, and giving the timetable and making you to follow up and following the rigorous schedule. So somebody required like a coach. That's what we are for. So now if you are looking for that kind of thing, we are there to help you. In case you already have a Herbalife coach, please follow him. In case you don't have, then you can contact us, you can follow us. We are there to help you. We have a good experience of 19 years, and I have shown my credentials, so many certifications. And you can reach out to through Coach Gnanaraju, handles of Facebook and Instagram, my YouTube channel Gnanaraju. I was also like simple ordinary, leading simple ordinary life before coming to Herbalife Nutrition. Though I did my MSc, I went up to IAS interview, but I was also eating like any other person, like a lot of rice and a lot of drinks, tea, coffee, and don't eat in time, don't do exercise. And because of that, though I was assistant IG there, assistant inspector in region stamp, my tummy was there. So as a district registrar, I have very hard hours and a lot of stress used to be morning go and come back by night, and I have my own staff. But problem is irregular lifestyle, irregular bad lifestyle. Now, because of that, actually, my wife came and she wanted to lose weight. So you can see the transformation. At the age of 21 to 23, she was like this. Can you believe it? Now she's 42 years. She's looking awesome and she's looking much, much younger and healthier. I'm 52 years, 52 years. And my wife is now 42, 44 years. I lost 12 kilos in 2.5 months. Now, if you look at us and you don't believe it, we are looking awesome and tremendously younger, healthy and younger, because new lifestyle came, and whatever we practice, we preach it. My plate I'm showing you so that you understand what we eat. My exercise I'm showing you because you understand what we do exercise. I am a marathon runner. I do full 42 kilometers full marathon. My wife does 5 kilometers running. My children do half marathon and 10 kilometers. We are into fitness and nutrition and healthy lifestyle habits correction. My wife lost a lot of weight. You can look at, and my children grown so taller, and we both lost weight and we are looking healthy. And my wife recently got this award called Woman for Golden Telangana. And recently we also got this award from a company called Lifetime Achievement for 1 million volume points. And we preach whatever we know. Okay. And we are the national level trainers. We keep on traveling throughout the country. And if you are interested, you can always join us. Then it's not because of our greatness, because our God has provided with wonderful teachers, trainers like Jimron, international trainers, and we also have very famous celebrities, as our brand ambassadors, Mary Kom and Virat Kohli, and Cristiano Ronaldo, top class. They love Herbalife, they are into fitness, and they love this nutrition, and they love this, fitness, and whatever we do it. So our dietitian advisory board members also, they're considered top class nutritionists. And we get trained from these kind of people. And Dr. Louis Ginaro, Nobel Prize winner, also is there. And we get training from Dr. Louis Ginaro, Nobel Prize laureate. Dr. Susan Bowerman, she's a fantastic lady. She's a professor at UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles. I got trained from him. We met them. You can see Dr. Diana Ryan, sports nutritionist, Dr. Ken Bradley, top class nutritionist, doctors. I also get trained from Dr. Samantha Clayton. She's a worldwide fitness expert. Then Dr. Vasilos Frankos, he was the ex-head of US Food and Drug Administration. Dr. David Heber is my favorite doctor, professor at UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles. I personally got training from him as well. And Dr. Luigi Grattan is a Harvard doctor. We got trained from these kind of great people. Dr. John Agnabi, company CEO. And before coming to Herbalife, he worked as a health secretary in White House. So much credentials. And we also got trained from Dr. Richard M.D. Carmona, is part of our board of directors. He was the 17th Surgeon General of America. So I'm telling you now the kind of quality people we are surrounded with. So if you are looking for that kind of quality from us, so you can always look at our Insta and Face and website and YouTube and email and phone numbers. We are there to serve you. And if you already have a coach, please contact them, not me. If you don't have anyone, we are there to help you. Our goal is, our mission is making the world healthier and happier. So if you like this video, if you like this video presentation, please like this video first and subscribe to my channel and share this video to many people so that they also get benefited. And thank you for your patience, and thank you for, we appreciate your time. You spend a lot of time watching this video. Wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you so much. Tata, see you. Bye-bye.